welcome into Rebecca K Crochet. I am Becky, your yarn host, and today what we are going to do is the Catherine's wheel. I am starting with a chain of 22 because this is a multiple of 10 and then you add 2 to the end of it so that you get your stitches right. You can make a blanket out of this. It makes a gorgeous blanket. What I'm going to use today though is some scrap yarn. I'm taking out of the middle of my scrap yarn. This is just a cake that I rolled up. All 4-weight yarn or worsted weight yarn, and I'm going to use that scrap and then this white that I have, which is scrap yarn also. And this is one of the ways that I am getting rid of a lot of my scrap yarn that I have, and I also do the Scrappy Saturdays, but this is going to be a stitch sampler that we're going to do. So how we start is you chain 22, then you are going to skip the first stitch from your hook, which is this one right here, and we're going to go back to the second one from our hook, and we're going to do a single crochet. And in the next stitch, we're going to do another single crochet. And then we are going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. And in that fourth one, we are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 double crochets in this fourth stitch. Make sure I got that right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So the 7 double crochets, and I'll be back when I get my 7 double crochets done. Okay, so I have my 7 double crochets done. Then we're going to skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and in our fourth one, we are going to do a single crochet. The next one, we are going to do a single crochet. And then in the next one, a single crochet. Then we are going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the fourth one, we are going to do 7 more double crochets. Five, 6, and 7, and then we are going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the last 2 we are going to do single crochets in the last 2 stitches. But I'm going to change colors here, so I'm going to grab my white, and before I pull it through with that single crochet, I'm going to pull it through the last loop. Snug that down just a little bit. Sometimes it can be difficult to do whenever you're looking at it through a camera. Okay, then we're going to chain 2, which does not count as a stitch. It just gets us up to our stitches. And then in that single crochet, we are going to do a double crochet 4 together. So we're going to do it over this stitch, the next single crochet, and then the 2 double crochets, this one and this one. We end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our hook. We will pull through all 5. We're going to chain 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go here and we're going to do 3 single crochets over the next one in the next 3 stitches. Chain 3. Then what we are going to do is, and I will repeat this over here, we're going to repeat it down here, but instead of just going in 4, we're going to go in 7. yeah, 7 stitches. So we're going to, and how you do that is you yarn over, you go through the first one, you bring up a loop, and you pull through 2. Yarn over, go through the next stitch, bring up a loop, and you pull through 2. Yarn over, go through the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. And there are 3 stitches, 3 separate stitches. Then you yarn over, you pull up a loop, pull through 2. There's your 4th one. Yarn over, go through the next one, pull up a loop, pull through 2. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We should have 8 on our hook. 2, 4, 6, 8. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 8 stitches, and then we are going to chain 3. And that brings us to the top here, and we're going to do 3 single crochets over the next, or one in the next 3 stitches. We are going to chain 3, and we're going to repeat this end over here. We're going to repeat it right here. So we're going to go yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through 2. That's 3 stitches, and our 4th one, yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then we should have 5 on our hook and 4 down here. Pull through all 5 stitches, and we are going to chain 2. Then we're going to turn our work, and we are going to yarn over and go in this very first stitch that we're coming out of. Pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to do this in 4. We're going to repeat that again. Oh, wait. Sorry. Back up. Chain 2, and we're going to do 4 double crochets in that space. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in our single crochets right here, we're going to skip over the chain 2 space, and in our single crochets we are going to single crochet. 3 single crochets in our single crochets below. We're going to skip over that space, and right here where all of our stitches are coming out, we are going to do 7 double crochets. Five, 6, 7. Skip over these stitches, and in our single crochets, 3 single crochets in the single crochets. Skip over this and into this right here. We are going to do 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going, that's our corner. So you should be looking like this. You have your 2 corners, your 2 edges, which mine's kind of wonky down here on the bottom, which we can fix that by making it snug. And you have 2 partial Catherine's wheels. This is the actual whole Catherine's wheel. And now we're going to change our color. I'm going to carry mine up the side because I am going to be working over these edges, so I'm just going to carry it up the side loosely, and I'm going to back up, and in this last stitch we are going to pull up a loop like so, and we've just carried that up, and that will be worked in whenever we go do our border around. When we do our border around, we'll just work right over that. You don't want to get this, if you get this too snug, it's going to pull everything down and make your Catherine's wheel wonky, so you want to make sure that it's stretched just a little bit. Then what we are going to do is we are going to chain one, and we're going to repeat the first row, and in the top of this stitch we are going to do a single crochet and a single crochet, chain 3. Then we are going to do, in the next stitch, we are going to do a single crochet 7 together. So there's that. Yarn over, bring up a loop, pull through. You got 3 on your hook. Bring up a loop. You got 4 on your hook. Yarn over, go through the next stitch and bring up a loop. You got 5 on your hook. Yarn over, bring up a loop. You got 6 on your hook. Yarn over. You got 7 on your hook, and that should be 6 below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you do 1 more. Bring up, and I'm sorry about that noise. That's my air conditioner. It can't decide if it's hot enough or not. Pull yarn over, pull through all 8 loops. Then you chain 2, 3. And then you're going to do 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, or over the next 3 stitches. You're going to chain 3, and then you're going to go right back again with your 7 double crochets together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pull through all 8 stitches, chain 2, and then in the next 2 stitches you have single crochets. Now we're not changing colors. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and go back in to the first 2 with a single crochet. We're going to skip over this one and into this stitch right here. We're skipping these 2. We're skipping this space right here, and in this one we are going to do 7 double crochets. It's actually a 7 double crochet shell is what we're actually doing here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make sure we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to skip this right here and go into the top of these single crochets with single crochets. 3 single crochets, 1 on the top of each of the single crochets below. Chain, nope, no chains, sorry. We're going to skip over and do double crochets into this stitch right here, 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to skip the chain spaces, and in the next 2 single crochets, we're going to single crochet. In the last single crochet, we are changing color. So we are going to bring up the white that's down here. and we are going to change our color. Drop your pink before you finish off your single crochet, and you just pull right through. Snug the pink down a little bit, don't make it too tight. And then we are going to go and repeat the white row below, where we do the clusters this way. Or you can repeat this row, this one right here. So it would be, you chain 2 to get it up to your work, you turn your work, and you are going to do a double crochet 4 together in the first one, working over 4 stitches. You pull through 5 loops. Did that wrong. I should have started in this one because this one does not count. Oh, I did. Never mind. Nope, I didn't. This one does not count, so it should be in this one right here. 1, 2, pull through those 5, chain 3, what did I do? Okay, I had it right the first time. We'll start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull through all 5 loops, chain 3. The next stitch is 3 single crochets, or 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And then we do 7 double crochets together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Pull through the 8 loops. Make sure we have 8 on our hook. There's 4 and 4. Then we pull through all 8. We chain 3. And then we do it all over again. We do the 3 single crochets here. Chain 3. Next one is the 4 double crochets together. Pull through all 5, chain 1, 2, 3, no, chain 2, sorry. Okay, we have chain 2. We're going to turn our work, and back into this space right here, we are going to do our 4 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip over our chain 2 space and single crochet into the next 3 single crochets. Skip over our our chain space, and we're going to do 7 double crochets in this one into our circle, into the hole in the middle of our one below. My dogs are antsy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Single crochet in the next 3 single crochets. Skipping the chain 2 space right there. Then we are going to skip this chain 2 space, and in the middle of this stitch right here, we are going to do 4 double crochets. 2, 3, and in this last stitch, we're going to change our color. We do 2 rows of each color. And we're changing our color in this stitch right here. Pull that down a little bit, and there you go. And you'll repeat this until you get it to the height that you want it. And if you want it to go across, and this will even out, these will even out whenever you put your border on. They'll be like this when you get your border on it. And I will go up several more rows, and then I will show you how to do a border around the outside of this for our blanket, because this border is going to be a little bit different than the rest of them that we've done. So if you don't want to do this as one of our stitch sampler blankets and you want to make your own big blanket, then you just do multiples of 10, and then you add 2 on to the end of it. You would count 10 and then 10, or make sure that your chains divide by 10, and then add 2 onto the end of your blanket that you want for as big as you want, and then you just repeat these rows all the way up. This is a very simple stitch. It's just knowing how to do it, and it sounds complicated, and it's not. So I'll be back to show you how to do a border on the edges to even these edges up. Okay, I have finished my Catherine's wheel, and this is what it looks like. If you fold it over from corner to corner, it is even. I want to get my corner done. It is an even square. So I only had to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only had to do 9 rows on this one. So what we're going to do is I switched my color at the end of this last row to white, because that's what I'm going to line my square in. So I'm going to work down this way because this is the right side. And I'm going to snug this pink down. I have not cut the pink off yet, but I'm going to snug it down. I'm going to chain 2 for a double crochet. It will count, and I'm going to put 3 stitches on this side of the corner, so 2 more double crochets, a double crochet in this stitch, which is going to count for our single crochet here. We're going to put 2 in the double crochets, I'm going to skip over that, and we're going to do 2 in this double crochet right here. Actually, that's a chain space, but we're going to get 2 in this one, 1 in this single crochet, and 1 in this single crochet. Two in the white, working over the yarn that's behind. We're going to work over all of that yarn. 2 in this side. And we're going to go, this is our corner, so we're going to do 3 double crochets, and we're going to count our stitches, which is not very many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm going to pull that out, and we're going to do 1 going into this right here, I'm actually going to do a treble crochet going down, I think. Let's see if it pulls it up good enough. Treble crochet into that one. And then back with a double crochet. And a double crochet. A double crochet. A double crochet. Just space these evenly down through, and you're going to be working over your ends. And we're going to go in this dip with a treble crochet because it goes further in there, and we need to add extra stitches on. A treble crochet, or a double crochet, a double crochet. We need to pull that tight. This is our corner stitch right here. We're going to do 3 double crochets and we'll count our stitches. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to have to do 19 going this way, which we should have more than that. So we're going to chain 2. We're going to do 3 double crochets in our corner. We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to skip this one and we're going to do 2 double crochets here. 2 double crochets here. See what we have. We may do 3. 2 double crochets here. A double crochet in each one of these stitches. Let's see what we have. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to do 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, skip that one. Let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Make sure we have 19 on both sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we got 19 on both sides. Now we're going to go up this way and get 19 and across. Now when we go on this ripple, I will go up 19 here and I will meet you up here at this corner and show you how we're going to do our ripple. Okay, now we're up here and I have 19 on every side but this one. And how we're going to do this is we've got 3, we're going to do double crochet here, 4, 5 double crochet, single, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to have to do some together. So we're going to do these single crochets together, I think. We'll do the double crochets together. We have 3 we need to chain 2. Oh wait, and do 3 more double crochets. Double crochet 2 together. There's 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a single crochet 2 together. Five. Okay, so how do you do a single crochet 2 together? If you haven't done it, this is a new stitch for some people. You go in, you pull up a loop. You go in and you pull up a loop. You have 3 on your hook and pull through all 3, and that makes a single crochet 2 together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to do 2 together again. 8. Double crochet 2 together. 9. Double crochet 10. Double crochet 2 together. We're going to see if this works. 11. We'll do the single crochet 2 together. 12. Regular single crochet. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. Double crochet 2 together. Or single crochet 2 together, I mean. 18. Double crochet. 19. Whoops. Got my count off. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Then we're going to chain 2. We're going to turn. Oops, I went into the wrong one. We're going to do 2 single crochets here because I need that extra stitch. And this is how you figure out how to do this. So you just pull it out, mess with it, make sure you've got what you need, and your wave will go down. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, chain 2, and that's what we're looking like now. So now what we do is we go back around. I'm going to do 3 in the corner. I'd add 6 to that each side. That's what we're going to add to each side. So that would be 25 on each side. So we're going to chain 2. Let's go back with a half double crochet instead of a chain 2 to put us in the middle of that stitch. Now we chain 2 and see how we're in the middle, and we can work into that. So then we go to 2 double crochets, That's 3. We're going to double crochet into this stitch right here. That's the stitch that is extremely easy to miss. And we're going to go across with our double crochets. Then we're going to pull out one of our squares and we're going to see how much more we need to go, because we may need to do half double crochet or another double crochet row. I'm going to have to do 2 more rows anyway. Well, no. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to do 2 more rows. I'll have to do one more to get my 30 stitches. We'll have to figure out how we're going to get 30 stitches. And then we do 3 in this row. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to cut my pink yarn because I'm getting tangled with my white yarn. Should have cut it before now, but I didn't. We're going to go around and do this all the way around. I will meet you back here whenever I get my next round going or done. I will meet you back here, right here, and we'll figure out how many we need to do on the next one. Okay, now we're up here at our corner, and we are going to do a half double crochet into the top of the stitch to bring us back into the middle. We're going to chain 2. We're going to go back in and do 2 more double crochets. And then I am going to skip the first stitch, and we're going to go back into that second stitch, which is this one right here. And we're going to double crochet across again. And I'll meet you back at the end of this one to tell you if we did it right or not. Make sure we should have 30 stitches, I think, if we did it right. And I'll be back at the end. Okay, so we have 3 stitches in our corner. Let me get my glasses on. We have 3 stitches in our corner. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's what we're going to have to do. We will have to skip our first stitch. So we're going to chain 2. We're going to do 3 double crochets in the corner, or whatever you need to make the size that you need. We're skipping this stitch right here, the one that I always tell you, don't forget that one. We'll forget it this time. And go into all of your stitches, and you should have 30 on every side. And I will meet you back at the end. Well, actually, I don't have to meet you back at the end. You'll do this. This is the last of your square. We'll go all the way around with it, all the way down here, meet back up here, and we will slip stitch into the end because we don't have to do the half double crochet. We'll chain 2, slip stitch into the end, and then it'll be ready to attach to our other squares. And that's how you do the Catherine's wheel. So I hope that you like, subscribe, send me a bell notification. I'll be back here in just a second with the end of this to show you what it looks like, or I may just put the photo at the end and on the beginning of the picture, but that's what it should look like. Have a great day. Okay, so I'm going to chain 2 at the end. I am going to slip stitch and we're going to fasten off. And the reason, I forgot to tell you that the reason that I skipped that first stitch over here whenever we were coming around our corner, and right here we skipped the first stitch, is because each stitch we were adding 6 and we only needed to add 5 because we were sitting at 25 and we needed to get to 30 stitches. And so I had to subtract a stitch, and that one is easy to, you cannot see this one whenever you subtract that first stitch. You don't miss it. It just looks like it's even. And so that's why I did what I did. And that is our finished square. So I hope you guys like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it. Learned a new stitch, learned a new, I don't like how that looks right there, but that's okay. But I hope that you learned a new stitch and that you can make a blanket out of this. You can do a bunch of different stuff. The stitch is really pretty. All different colors is really pretty also. So I will see you on the next one. Have a great day.